So let's move on the section 1. Who are entitled? The good conduct for the following shall entitle them to the deduction described in section 2. Hereunder from their sentence as good conduct time allowance or GCTA pursuant to Article 29 of the Revised Penal Code as amended and to Section 2 to 8 hereof. So, sino nga ba yung mga nakapaloob dito? First, detention prisoner qualified for credit for prevention imprisonment for his good conduct and exemplary behavior. And the second one, prisoner convicted by the final judgment in any other local jail for his good conduct and exemplary behavior. So, first, let's unlock kung ano nga ba yung exemplary behavior. So, when we say exemplary behavior is siya yung tumatayong role model or example for others, and it has a high moral and demonstrate ethical standards. So, kapag daw maganda daw yung pinapakita nila sa jail is nagkakaroon daw ng reduction sa kanilang sentence. So, let's move on to section 2, which is deductible good conduct time allowance. A qualified prisoner, whether detained or convicted by final judgment, shall be entitled to the following deductions from his sentence for good conduct. So, ito na nga ba yung sinasabi natin na kapag maganda yung pinapakita nila is nagkakaroon ng reduction, which is i-describe natin kung ano yung mga reduction na to. So, first, during the first 2 years of imprisonment, he shall be allowed a deduction of 20 days for each month of good behavior during detention. So, during the first 2 years daw ng pagkakakulong is nagkakaroon daw siya ng deduction ng 20 days kada month kapag maganda daw yung pinapakita nila sa loob ng kulungan. Then, the second one is during the 3rd to the 5th year, inclusive for his imprisonment, he shall be allowed a reduction of 23 days for each month of good behavior during detention. So, during daw sa 3rd to the 5th year naman, kung sa first 2 years nila is nagkakaroon ng 20 days each month na reduction. So, sa 3rd year to 5th year naman is 23 days naman yung reduction nila. So, let's move on sa number 3. The following years until the 10th years, inclusive for his imprisonment, he shall be allowed a reduction of 23 days for each month of good behavior during detention. So, kapag daw the following years or hanggang 10 years naman, yung reduction is same sa 3 years to 5 years, which is 23 days each month. And the next one is during the 11th and successive years of his imprisonment, he shall allowed a reduction of 30 days each month for good behavior during detention. So, nagkakaroon naman ng 30 days reduction each month kapag yung detention or yung prisoner is during the 11th or mas mataas pa na years doon sa particular kulungan. So, let's move on to section 3, Management, Screening, and Evaluation Committee, or what we call MSEC. So, the director of the Bucor, chief of the BJMP, and wardens of various provinces, cities, districts, and municipalities are mandated to assess, evaluate, and grant time deduction to a deserving prisoner, whether detained or convicted by final judgment in the form of GCTA. So, when we say STAL is special time allowance for loyalty, and TASTM naman is time allowance for study, teaching, and mentoring as prescribed by these rules through the creation of the MSEC. So, let's move on sa B naman. The composition of the MSEC shall determined by the director of the Bucor, chief of the BJMP, or wardens of province and sub-provincial, district, city, and municipal jails respectively. Members shall not be less 5 and shall include a probation and parole officer, and if available, psychologist and social worker. Then sa C naman is the MSEC shall prepare minutes of every meeting to record each proceeding. So the next page must be the section 4 or procedure for the grant of good conduct time allowance. So yung pinag-uusapan naman dito kung ano yung mga procedures para magrantan sila ng good conduct time allowance or GCTA and to reduce their sentence. So the Bucor, BJMP, and provincial jails shall give special considerations to satisfactory behavior of a detention or convicted prisoner consisting of active involvement in rehabilitation program, productive participation in authorized work activities, or accomplishment of exemplary deeds. So, nagbibigay daw sila ng satisfactory behavior sa mga detention or convicted prisoner na nagpapakita ng involvement sa rehabilitation program, productive participation in authorized work activities, or accomplishment of exemplary deeds na discuss natin earlier. So, it is understood that in all instances, the detained or convicted prisoner must faithfully obey all prisons or jail rules and regulation. And alam naman natin na mandatory sa kanila na sundan yung mga prison or jail rules and regulations. And nakakatulong din ito para ma-reduct yung kanilang sentence. The Bucor, BJMP, and provincial jail shall each create the MSEC or such appropriate number of MSECs tasked to manage, screen, and evaluate the behavior or conduct of the detention or convicted prisoner. So another procedure. After due consideration of the behavior or conduction by detained or convicted prisoner, the MSEC shall then recommend to the appropriate official the appropriate GCTA that may be credited in favor of said prisoner, ranging from minimum of the allowable credit to the maximum credit thereof. So the next one is acting on the recommendation of the MSEC, the appropriate official name in section 1 of Rule 7 thereof shall either approve, disapprove, or return. So when we say approve naman, the recommendation and issue a certification granting GCTA to the prisoner for the particular period. So when we say approve, alam naman natin na qualified. So when we say disapprove naman, the recommendation, if the prisoner recommend is not qualified to be granted the benefit of the errors or irregularly attended the evaluation of the prison. So when we say disapprove naman is syempre not qualified. When we say return naman, the recommendation without action for correction as regard the name, prison number, or other clerical or inadvertent errors, or for the further evaluation of the product of the conduct or behavior of the prisoner concerned. Section 5, Computer Template and Manual. The Bucor, BJMP, and Provincial Jail shall design and use a computer-generated or automated template to monitor the progress of detainee or prisoners convicted by final judgment, capable of incorporating time allowance that may be granted to each them. In addition, a written computation table or manual of preventive imprisonment or service of sentence incorporate time allowance shall be prepared and used as a primary official reference by the Bucor, BJMP, and provincial jail. So in this part is the Bucor, BJMP, and provincial jail shall design shall design and use the computer generated or automated template para ma-monitor daw yung progress ng detainees or prisoners that convicted by final judgment by capable of incorporating time allowance that may be granted to each of them. In addition daw is a written computation table or manual is ginagamit daw nila para maging reference ng Bucor, BJMP, and provincial jails. Section 6, time allowance for study teaching and mentoring, or what we call TASTM. At any time during the period of imprisonment, an accused or prisoner convicted by final judgment shall be allowed, in addition to the benefits provided for under Section 2, Rule 5, another deduction of 15 days for each month of his time rendered for study, teaching, or mentoring services. Or in this part is during the period of imprisonment or prisoners convicted by the final judgment is allow sila para magkaroon ng benefits provided doon sa Section 2, and nagkakaroon sila ng 15 days reduction each month for his time rendered sa kanilang study, teaching, or mentoring services. So, the second to the last, which is Section 7, procedure for the grant of TASTM. The Bucor, BJMP, and provincial jail shall each keep a master list of detainees of prisoners convicted by final judgment who have been allowed, subject to their respective jail or prison rules, to study, teach, perform mentoring activities within their respective detention or prison facility. So, yung Bucor or BJMP and provincial jail is meron daw silang master list ng mga detainees or prisoners na allowed para sa kanilang respective jail or prison para mag-study, magturo, or mentoring activities within their respective detention or prison facility. Then let's move on sa B. The MSEC shall be tasked to monitor and certify whether said prisoner for the period covered has actually studied, taught, or performed mentoring duties. So, yung MSEC, sila naman daw yung may part para mag-monitor, para ma-certify yung mga prisoner if whether nagkakandak or nagtuturo ba sila, nagpe-perform ng mentoring duties, something like that. If a prisoner is qualified, the MSEC shall recommend to the concerned official the grant of TSDM, who shall approve the same, issuing the corresponding certification. So, in this part naman is, if qualified daw yung prisoner, is yung MSEC daw is i-recommend yung particular prisoner dun sa official para magranta ng TASTM. And we all know na yung TASTM is during his time is nakaka-deduct siya ng 15 days each month. So, our last part is Section 8, effects when case of an accused is on appeal. An appeal by the accused shall not deprive him of his entitlement of the time allowances. So, kapag daw yung accused is on appeal, is hindi daw siya magkakaroon ng time entitlement of time allowances, or hindi marireduct yung kanyang sentence kasi that particular prisoner or detainee is nasa is on appeal. So hindi daw po pwede 'yon. And that was for today, and thank you for listening in my discussion about or regarding GCTA.